Are you planning on visiting Graceland this year? In this video, Trina, a huge Elvis fan, who has been to Graceland 5 times, is sharing many helpful insider tips that she has learned over the years from visiting Graceland. Elvis bought his home called Graceland in 1957 when he was 22 years old. He lived at this mansion in Memphis, Tennessee for 20 years until his death in 1977. The home was opened for public tours in 1982, and is now one of the most visited homes in the U.S., second only to the White House. How many rooms are in Graceland? The mansion has 23 rooms including 8 bedrooms, 8 bathrooms and 5 staircases. The rooms you will see on the first floor of the tour include the living room, the dining room, the kitchen, Elvis's parents' bedroom, and the jungle room. You will see 2 fun rooms in the basement, the TV room and the pool table room. You will then walk around the backyard and see other buildings on the property. On the tour, you will also see the gravesite of Elvis and other family members who are buried there, including Lisa Marie Presley and her son Benjamin Keough. The gravesite is called the Meditation Garden. Elvis had the garden built in 1965 as a place where he could go meditate and relax. He had no idea that he would be buried there one day. And here is probably the most popular question everyone asks: can you see Elvis's bedroom upstairs in Graceland? Unfortunately, no. Officials from Elvis Presley Enterprises have stated that they will never open Elvis's bedroom to the public out of respect for the family. Quote, "The bedroom was Elvis's, and then it became Lisa's, and now it's Riley's. So it's really their private place," says Joel Weinshanker, the managing partner of Graceland. "Before there was a hotel, Lisa would always stay there. So it's something that we're going to keep that way," unquote. Here's my first insider tip on visiting Elvis Presley's famous mansion. Where is the best place to take a photo at Graceland? Of course, you can take a picture in front of the mansion. However, it's hard to get a photo by yourself since visitors are constantly entering the house for the tour. One of my favorite photo ops is next to the large blue Graceland sign that is across the street from the mansion. This photo is pretty easy to get. Another photo op is standing in front of the gates to the Graceland property. However, during the day, the gate is left open due to the fact that the shuttle buses are constantly bringing tourists in and out to see the mansion. Frankly, taking a photo with just one half of the gate doesn't cut it. If you want a photo with the gates fully closed, you have to come after 5 p.m. when the tours have ended and the Graceland mansion officially closes for the day. It takes some planning, but it's definitely worth it. One thing that truly helps out the fans is the small parking strip in front of the Graceland wall, which is right next to the gates. It is intended as a short-term place to park so you can get out and sign the wall. You can also take your picture at the gates at that time. Elvis installed the Alabama fieldstone fence and the famous guitar gates in 1957. Elvis fans have been writing on the wall ever since. What will you write on the wall in tribute to Elvis? Can you walk onto the Graceland grounds and up to the mansion on foot? Yes and no. When you take a tour of the mansion, you are not permitted to walk up to the home on your own. You reserve the time of your mansion tour when you buy a ticket, and the Graceland shuttle bus will take you through the gates and up to the front door of the home at that time. The only time you can walk up is in the early morning between 7:30 a.m. and 8:30 a.m., but you are only permitted to see the meditation garden where Elvis and his family members are buried. Here's another fun tip. If you go on an early morning walk-up, there is a bonus site for you to see that people on the regular tour will not see. At the guard stand, there is a tribute to Elvis's uncle Vester, who was the security guard here at Graceland for many years. The tribute is in the form of a memorial plaque for Vester, who died in 1997. The plaque in part reads, quote, "His unique brand of charm, wit and kindness endeared him to everyone. He is greatly missed but will always be a very special part of Graceland history and the legacy of his famous nephew," unquote. The only way you can see the plaque for Elvis's uncle, Vester Lee Presley, at the guard stand is by walking by it on your way out of the Graceland grounds. Also, if you want to see the one time the gates open each day, go in the morning. They open the gates early at 7:30 a.m. for the early morning walk-up. How long does a typical Graceland tour take? If you're a first-time visitor, I would recommend spending 2 days at Graceland. You definitely have to take the mansion tour, first and foremost. It takes about 1.5 to 2 hours to tour the mansion. Basically set aside either the morning or afternoon for your mansion tour plus a lunch break. Graceland is only open between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m., with the last tour beginning between 4 and 5 p.m. What is included in a Graceland tour? In addition to seeing the mansion and the grounds where Elvis is buried, your ticket includes access to Elvis Presley's Memphis, the huge exhibit area across the street from Graceland. There are so many exhibits to see, that's why I recommend an extra day just to tour the Elvis Presley's Memphis complex, or you will miss a good amount. Elvis Presley's Memphis opened in 2017, and it contains 200,000 square feet worth of Elvis attractions. The complex contains multiple exhibits about Elvis, including the two mainstays of the complex: the huge Elvis, the Entertainer Career Museum, which includes the Elvis Dressed to Rock exhibit and features an extensive overview of Elvis's career, and the Presley Motors Automobile Museum. There are also smaller Elvis Discovery exhibits, which include, to name a few, Presley Cycles, Icons, The Influence of Elvis Presley, and Private Presley, Elvis in the Army, which are permanent, and also temporary exhibits like the Making of the Elvis Movie exhibit. In 2023, after Lisa Marie Presley's death, it was announced that the temporary exhibit, Lisa Marie, Growing Up Presley, would be expanded and become permanent in 2024. In between the mansion and the new complex are two of Elvis Presley's custom jets, the Lisa Marie and the Hound Dog 2. Your ticket includes access to walk inside the Lisa Marie plane. Can you visit Elvis Presley's Memphis complex without a ticket? Yes, but only in certain areas. You can walk into the entrance area and visit the ticket area. You can shop at two of the gift shops, and you can eat at the restaurants or get dessert at the ice cream shop. My favorite flavor is, of course, the peanut butter and banana ice cream. How can you get discounts on the Graceland Tour? Once the complex opened in 2017, the ticket price increased to include a ticket to the mansion tour and a ticket to the exhibit complex. One important thing to consider is you cannot buy a ticket just to tour the Graceland mansion. But you can purchase a ticket just for the exhibit complex, which includes the planes. The current price for a one-day visit to the exhibit complex is currently $49.75 for adults. Of course, you should always check the Graceland.com website for the latest information on ticket prices. I'll include the link in the description below. For the mansion tour, the least expensive option is called the Elvis Experience Tour. The price in 2024 is set at $82 per person, but there are a few options to get discounts on the tour. The Graceland.com website lists the various discounts they offer, including a senior citizens discount. A 6% discount is offered for Graceland tours for AAA members, and also for active and retired U.S. military, law enforcement and firefighters. If you join the Graceland Insiders Club, you can get a buy one, get one 50% off for the Experience Tour once a year. You would save $41, which is more than what you pay for the annual club membership, currently at $23.95. Graceland also offers you the ability to purchase extra add-on days to visit the Elvis Presley Memphis complex for 1, 2, or 3 extra days. See the official ticket page for more info. Is parking free at Graceland? Unfortunately, no. It currently costs $10 to park in the lot at Elvis Presley's Memphis, where you will board the shuttle bus to Graceland, and also $10 to park at the guest house at Graceland, the hotel right next door to the mansion. In fact, there are no other parking options within walking distance, so you'll have to pay the parking fee. To enter Elvis Presley's Memphis, you have to go into the parking lot, and the entrance is on the left side. It's quite a walk from Elvis Presley Boulevard, so even the people staying at the guest house at Graceland have to take a shuttle bus to get to the complex. Is visiting Graceland worth it? Yes, every Elvis fan must visit at least once. Graceland has become a destination for Elvis fans from all over the world. To see where Elvis lived from age 22 to age 42 when he died is a pilgrimage that you'll never forget. Plus you'll want to return again and again as they keep changing the exhibits. That's what I did. I've toured the mansion twice, but I've come back 3 additional times to see the other attractions and to attend Elvis-related events. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video to help this channel grow. Also, please subscribe to this channel and ring the bell to receive notifications of my future videos. Be sure to watch this video next.